YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy NateJustDope. Back with another video, and JD Nation was on with it, man. Yes, sir. I'm back with another video. Yes, sir, man. As y'all can see by the title, we're gonna be talking about isolation, separation. You feel me? When God has you or puts you in a period of just like you being by yourself or just alone for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just speak on like basically what transpired in my separation or my isolation period, which I'm still in. You know what I'm saying? He still has me in that period of isolation, but I can basically talk about it now, like going through it and going through the motions and things like that. I was learning along the way and I didn't really know I was in isolation, but you know what I'm saying, now that I'm further in my walk, you know, I can basically talk about it and hopefully somebody is touched in or by the words that I speak in this video, man. And also I want to thank y'all for, you know, all the support from the last video, man. I got a lot of support from it, man. So thank y'all to my friends, people that would subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love from that video, man, which I wasn't expecting, but hey, I really do appreciate it, man. So, and this video is kind of gonna it's like a spin-off, like a continuation of that video, because like the later part of the video or my testimony, I didn't really get into further detail about like after I fully gave my life to Christ, like once I fully committed my life to him. You know what I'm saying? You know, I didn't really dive too deep. I kind of just kept it surface level because the video was so long, you know, but you know, I can kind of like get into a little bit more detail in this video, man. So before I get started, I want to read this scripture, Matthew Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 through 30. Some of y'all may be familiar with it. This scripture right here, man, really spoke to me, and it really helped me throughout my whole like the time where I was in separation, when I was in isolation by myself, you know, when it was just me and God alone. You know, this scripture really helped me get through a lot, you know, and it's still helping me get through a lot, man. So I'm gonna read this real quick. Like I said, from Matthew chapter 11 verses 28 through 30. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Yeah, so like I said, that verse or that scripture right there really just like helped me get through a lot. Like I said before, I fully committed my life to him. I was dealing with a lot, bro. I was my mind, my whole mindset was just like all over the place, you feel me? So like I said, when I was in IML, like towards the end, when I came back from Miami. Matter of fact, before I came back to Miami, or before I came back from Miami to Atlanta, on the car ride, on the Uber ride to like the airport and stuff like that, I said, I think I said this in my last video, but I said, you know, God, when I get back to Atlanta, something got to change. And I want to say, like, be careful what you ask for, because he gonna give it to you. You feel me? But in my case, it was good. You feel me? But in that moment, I didn't really understand what was going on. You know, but like I said, now I truly understand what was going on. But yeah, he basically just had me in a period of just like separation from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I kept myself busy, especially like during this time. Like I said, around this time my dad had passed, so I tried to, you know, deal with grief by keeping myself busy, which is not the best way to go about it. You know what I'm saying? You need that time to grieve. You need that time to be by yourself and just allow God to heal you. You know what I'm saying? Heal your heart. You know what I'm saying? Heal whatever you got going on, instead of just trying to deal with it by yourself. Because like I said, I was the type of person, and he's still working on me, you know what I'm saying? But I was the type of person that I would try to handle everything on my own. I wouldn't try to reach out for help or nothing like that, because that pride was so deep into me. Like, it was like, yo, I don't want to ask for nobody nobody help. I can do it by myself. I'm good. I'm straight. You know, but he had me in a very vulnerable like place in my life where I had nobody else to turn to. So it was just me and him, like one-on-one. It was like, all right, nobody else is around. It's just me and you right now. And that's where he was trying to get me to, like, for like so long, you know. But I kept myself so busy with all these distractions, because the devil, he'll try to like keep your hands tied up in like a lot of stuff so that you can be distracted from God, so that you can stay far away from him, you know. But once God gets you in that place where you by yourself, you have no other choice but to be one-on-one with him, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, during this time I started doing like DoorDash, and what's crazy is, like, I would never thought like doing DoorDash would like strengthen my relationship with Christ, you know what I'm saying? Because I was by myself in that car. It's just me in the car. And like I said in my testimony, you know, I would listen to music all the time, but then it got to a point where I got tired of listening to music. I'm like, I want to listen to something else, you know. So I started to hop on YouTube and things like that to like listen to different podcasts. I would find like investing podcasts about trading and all that stuff, and then that slowly transferred into, you know, more faith-based podcasts. And so that's when I started to listen to like different videos about like people's testimony, about them telling their testimony, how they came to Christ, and how that inspired me to make my own video, you know. So, but like during that time, though, he really just had me in a place where I had no other choice but to listen, you know, because I had been so distracted with all these things, trying to make money, doing YouTube, doing DoorDash. But DoorDash, he was able to like work it out in my favor, or in his favor, to get me to just shut all the noise out, and it just be me and him in my car alone while I'm driving, making deliveries. You know, it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, he was able to work it out, you know. So, but yeah, during this time, like I said, I was just, you know, making my deliveries, you know. But then, like I said, there were times where I would listen to different podcasts, and it's so crazy because he started ministering to me through YouTube. You feel me? Because he knows us, you know. So he knows that like where I spend like majority of my time is on YouTube, watching videos and listening to music and things like that. So he started ministering me through a video. You know, he would pop little like testimonies on the recommended, and then it got to a point where I was just like, all right, I'm gonna just let the next video play, and then those would be the next videos that played. It would be like back to back to back. And so he was always dropping those little nuggets in my spirit, you feel me, where I had no other choice but to listen. And it got to a point where I'm like, yo, I'm loving what I'm listening to. Like it's really like refreshing to me, like versus to the music that I was listening to. It would make me feel like very like ill. Like I would feel like very like sluggish. It's kind of like when you eat a lot of junk food, you know what I'm saying, and you start to feel very sluggish. You get lazy and things like that. But then once you start eating like more healthier foods, you start feeling more better in your body. You feel like you have a lot more energy, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I was starting to feel. Yeah, bro, like he started to like really just change my appetite on what I was allowing in my body, and like, or just like in my ears, in my eyes, and things like that. Because what you don't realize is what you listen to, it influences you in a major way, you know what I'm saying? That's why I want to say, like, be careful what you listen to when it comes to like music, or what you consume with it, like whether that be TV shows, movies, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Be very cautious, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, that's what he started to do. He started to like slowly cut away those like, I guess those unhealthy forms of content, and started to bring in more like healthier forms of content, as far as like what can like build me up spiritually and draw me closer to him, you know. He's like, but like in that moment, I didn't know that he had me in like this pruning stage, or this pruning phase of my like Christian journey. Because when we come to Christ, you know what I'm saying? We can't stay the same. We have to, there has to be some type of change made, you know what I'm saying? So he started to change my whole like outlook on like life. You feel me? Like there were things that I never thought I would like separate from, or like there were certain things like in my everyday routine where I didn't think I would ever change, you know, but eventually I stopped doing like those things where like it was causing harm to me, but I didn't know it at the time. But he started to change those things into things that could help me. To get that pruning phase, I want to read this real quick from John chapter 15, real quick. John chapter 15 verses 1 through, I'll just do 1 through 4. I am the true vine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. You know, so he started to cut away those things that wasn't causing any fruit or wasn't bringing or producing any fruit in my life, you know, and started to bring in those things that were able to cause me to like produce fruit in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like all the secular music that I was listening to, he slowly started to chip away, like slowly. And that's the thing though, like it ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it does happen overnight, and he is able to make or have somebody to change overnight, you know. But for me, my process, you know, he said, look, we're gonna take it slow and steady. Like you don't have to completely cut all these things off overnight, but eventually, if you want change, if you desire change, you know, like cutting away, like cutting people off and all those things like that must happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen eventually, you know. And I was at a point I was in a point of, like in my walk, I was so new, and I'm like, you know, yeah, God, I want to get closer to you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let me just hold on to this just for a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me hold on to this a little bit longer. And whether you or I didn't know it at the time, but that was going to cause my journey to, like, without even knowing, I was prolonging my progress. You know what I'm saying? When it came to like getting closer to him, like I was causing a delay on my blessing. You know what I'm saying? When it came to like getting closer to him, you know. So like I say that to say, like the sooner that you do it, like the sooner that you cut those things off, the sooner that you cut those friends off. You know what I'm saying? Because we put ourselves in these, like, I'll just say toxic situations or toxic relationships and things like that, toxic friendships. You know, he wants you to cut those people off and cut these habits off because it's hindering your journey. It's hindering your walk and your progress, you know. And he gives us like a destination, but he doesn't tell us, like, you know, what we have to go through. Like when you see, I'll just put it like this, when you put a location or a destination in your GPS, like you see the route that you have to go, right? But you don't see like the other things that happen in between. Like you may not see any red or yellow areas on like that little blue path. If for those that have I think it's Apple Maps or something like that on your iPhone, you don't see those little areas. But then as you go along your route, you feel me? That area where you didn't see any red or yellow, you start to see like traffic, and then you look back down at your little GPS, and then you see, oh dang, there is some red right here. You feel me? So he ain't gonna tell you all the little roadblocks and things like that you are gonna come across along your journey, but don't redirect your path to get to your destination, because they could probably prolong your time that you get to it. You feel me? It's like missing for those that are from Atlanta, you know, like if you miss the exit in Atlanta, you try to get back, or if you miss the exit in Atlanta, you are going to basically prolong your journey. I'm gonna just say it like that, right? Because in Atlanta, especially if it's traffic and you trying to go cut through downtown on 75, you know if you miss an exit, you are going to have to ride even longer, or you're probably going to have to hop off the next exit and then try to reroute, and it's going to take you even longer to get there. It's the same thing when we try to redirect our journey, or we try to take control of our journey when it comes to what God has planned for us, right? We try to, right, he gives us the plan and he tells us how to get there, right? But then we try to do it our way, right? That hinders us, right? But I say all that to say, man, like cutting off those different relationships that he tells you to cut off, those people that he tells you to cut it off immediately. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to hold on to it, because that's what I was doing for a long time. I was holding on to different habits and things like that. Like I said, I was addicted to pornography and things like that, and I was prolonging my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like it says right here, man. He cuts off every branch that doesn't bear no fruit. You know what I'm saying? So it's he's gonna just look at him as like a sculptor. You feel me? He has to chip away all those heavy burdens, all those unnecessary things off of you, so that you can further your walk with him. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't take a lot of baggage on a plane. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave some baggage off. You know what I'm saying? So that the plane is able to make its height. You feel me? Hopefully y'all understand that analogy. I just say all that to say, man, like in your time of isolation, just trust the process and really embrace the process, embrace the journey, man. Because during this time, or during times of isolation, I like to call it like the wilderness. You feel me? Like you're in the wilderness by yourself. It's just you and God. You know what I'm saying? And that's that time while you're in your wilderness, while you're in isolation, is where you allow God to just mold you and sculpt you and just chip away all those things that was causing you a lot of worry, you know. Because like I said, bro, I used to just like keep a lot of stuff bottled up and try to handle things on my own. But once I started to give those worries to him, like he made it a whole lot more easier. And don't get me wrong, like there were times where I still had to I still had to play my part, you know what I'm saying? Because he isn't gonna like you have to meet him in the middle, you know what I'm saying? He can't just do all the work. You gotta meet him in the middle. It wasn't easy. I ain't gonna sit here and say it was easy. It was a walk in the park. No. Trust me, it was not, because y'all see how, or y'all heard me when I said how long it took me to make that last video that y'all just watched. Like it took me, he was on me heavy about making that video, and I just kept pushing it off, not knowing that I was like, he kept telling me like, look, you prolonging your progress, you're prolonging your blessing, you know what I'm saying? So just imagine if I would have, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all in God's timing though. But I say all that to say, man, just embrace the journey. You feel me? Like it's gonna make you uncomfortable, especially if you're a person that is like very sociable with people. You're used to having a lot of people around you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel like, you know, you don't have no friends anymore. But I'm telling you, that time by yourself, it's the best time. I'm telling you, it's the best time. And you're gonna I'm still in my wilderness. I'm still in my isolation part of my journey, but it's still like, but it's still like more, or it's better than where I was a couple of years ago. Like before I fully submitted to him, like it's way better. Like I wouldn't trade it. Like I wouldn't trade that for the world, even though I had to go through that, you know what I'm saying, for him to help me realize that I didn't need all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to go through all of that stuff in my testimony video. Like it was part of me becoming who I am today and where I am today. And it's so, like, where I am today is so much better than back then. I'm telling you, so much better. Like, I have so much peace in my mind. I don't really I really don't worry about a lot of stuff anymore. Like I said, I'm a human, you know, so there will be times where I do, like, you know, God, like this is worrying me, but now I know that I have him, and so I go to him first instead of just trying to handle it on my own. Because now, I'm quick to say, hey, God, you got it. You got it, dog. Hey, look, that's how me and him talk. I be like, hey, dog, you got it, bro. You got it. I'll let you take over. Jesus, you take the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Just embrace it, bro, because like I said, like I was, like where I was years before, it's so, like where I am now is so much better than where I was years before, man. And also I want to read from 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 17. Therefore come out from them and be separate, says the Lord. Touch no unclean thing and I will receive you, you know. Because also in that time, like, I was trying to keep, I don't know, I wasn't the type of person that I would, like, want to fit in, you feel me? But especially, like, in, like, high school and college and things like that, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, there was a time where I wanted to fit in and be in the in crowd or the it crowd and stuff like that. But it came to a point to where, you know, when I was in my time of isolation, God had to show me, like, look, you're trying to keep your foot in the world. You're trying to keep your like 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in me. Like, you got to choose one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no black or white, or it ain't no gray. It's either black or white. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in the world, or you're gonna be in the light. You know what I'm saying? So he really just had to separate me from a lot of stuff, man. Like, I used to go to the clubs a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in college, bro. Like, and it's so crazy, like once I like got that taste of, like, you know, wanting to be outside and like be outside with everybody, you know what I'm saying, in the mix and things like that, bro, I slowly started to realize, like, bro, all this stuff is just repetitive, bro. I'm going out to the same club, seeing the same folks, wearing the same thing, drinking the same drinks, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it got tiring and just old real quick, bro. You feel me? And I don't know if it's because, like, of my age now, but like, bro, like, I don't like it. Like, I really don't like it. I only go out unless like I would only, as of recently, like I would say, like the past year and a half ago, like I would only go out like for like somebody's birthday or things like that. But just like out of just like pure enjoyment, bro, nah. Like, I ain't I wasn't in the club because I was enjoying myself. I was just there just to be there, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody else was there. Like, that's what everybody else was doing. That's the move. Alright, I guess I'm there then, just to be with everybody, you know what I'm saying? But like, God had revealed that verse to me too. Like, in my time of isolation, I would always wonder, like, you know, like, I just had like a lot of folks around me at one point, but now I'm by myself again. Like God, what's going on? You know, but he just had to let me know that, look, I had to bring you from among them just to bring you in this one-on-one time with me, just me and you, you know. So I was like, all right, God, you got it. I'm listening now, because like I said, bro, I would just be so distracted with all these things that I had going on. I'm trying to make a lot of money. I'm trying to like build my business and things like that. I'm trying to do this clothing brand. I'm trying to do YouTube. I'm trying to just do a lot of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he just used that time to just separate me and just be in one spot still and just listening, bro. And that's all he really wants us to do, bro. Just sit still, block out all distraction, cut off your phone, put your phone down, cut off the TV, and just be in solitude, bro. Like, before I made this video, bro, it was just me and him. I was just reading my Bible. And he was like, all right, look, I've been, like, he been keeping this word isolation in my heart for the past week. After I made the first video, he was like, all right, look, next I want you to talk about isolation and how I kept you in isolation to prune you and to separate you from like among everybody else and just bring you and me in one setting, and just how I just ministered to you. And he began to show me myself. He began to show me myself in the mirror to the point where I'm like, I had no other choice to see how I was in his eyes, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, God, I don't like what I see. How can I change? You know what I'm saying? And you have to have that desire to change, man. Like you can still be outside if you want to, but if you want to get close to him, if you want to build your relationship with him, you have to make a choice for yourself to say, all right, look, God, I hear you. What's the next what's the next step that I need to make? You know what I'm saying? And that's really the first step to your to you just building your relationship with him. You know, is you just saying yes to him. You know what I'm saying? You saying, okay, look, God, I hear you. Now what do I do? You know what I'm saying? And that's all he really wants us to do, man. Just sit down and listen, bro. Like praying, I used to think praying was like me having to just talk. But like recently, over the past year and a half, 2 years, like in my time of isolation, he just had me to just sit down and listen and just allow him to talk, you know, because a lot of us, we just want to talk all the time and just, you know, God, I need this, God, I want this, God, I need this, God, I need help, all this stuff. God is saying, look, be quiet, bro. Like, be quiet. Let me cook real quick. You feel me? Like let God cook up real quick, man, because he gonna cook up something real good. I'm telling you, what he got cooking is, hey, it's some good food. You know what I'm saying? so yeah, all I have to say is just really just to kind of like wrap up, is just to try for yourself. You know, because when I first came to Christ, or when I first truly truly had an encounter with him, when I had an encounter with him, man, like, for me, I wasn't searching, like I wasn't actively searching. He just was there. Like, he's always been there, but this time I really just took heed to it. I'm like, okay, like I've been trying to do it all by myself for so long. Let me just like grab your hand, because you keep reaching out to me, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's probably been with you like this whole time. He's probably been like showing you sign after sign after sign. You saying, God, show me a sign. And he's right there. He's showing you a sign. And sometimes the sign that he shows you, it's like 9 times out of 10, it's not going to look like the way that you want it to look. But it's him. You feel me? And like this right here, bro, I'm telling you, like, I feel so much free. I was about to say freer. Is freer a word? But I feel so much like freedom in like letting you guys know that he's the way that I was able to get this like peace in myself, like this knowing that I'm gonna be okay because I have him on my side now. And before, it was just me thinking that I was by myself, but he was there the whole time, but I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying? But I was just trying to figure everything out on my own. But now that I know that I have him, bro, I have so much peace in saying, hey, God, I come to him every time I'm dealing with something. And that's what he wants. Like, that relationship, building that relationship, it's like, let's say you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend, right? You're gonna come to them every time you have like some type of like problem, right? Or you have something that's going on, right? You're gonna come to them, you're gonna vent to them, right? It's the same thing with Christ. Come to Christ and vent. That's all he really wants. And that's gonna build that relationship, right? You say you don't have any trust in him, well, start to tell him about your problems. Instead of going to somebody that you can see, go to him. You know what I'm saying? And tell him your problems. You feel me? That's where my faith and my like love for him started to really come from, started to really like get stronger, because I was the type of person that would always say like, I don't got nobody to talk to, I don't know who to talk to, when all this time he was right there, like literally on my right side, on my left side, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's always there. So just talk. And it's gonna, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna feel like crazy at first. You're gonna be talking and you like, okay, you're just gonna be talking, and you're gonna feel like you're talking to yourself. But I'm telling you, like, he's listening. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may say, oh God, help me, or help me with my car or something like that. Let's say your car is like broken down or something like that. You just say, oh God, help me. Alright, I keep bumping my earphones. It's on the ground, but you're gonna say like, oh God, help me with my car or something like that. Or let's take it out of materialistic things. Let's say, God, I'm hurting right now. I feel depressed. I feel like giving up. You know, He may not answer you right then and there. Sometimes He may answer you right then, right there, let you know that He's there with you. He may come to you, or you may notice something like hours later, and you say, "Wow, I feel like a whole lot better." And that's Him working everything out in like in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, He's always gonna be there, man. Like, there's times where, bro, I felt like certain things wasn't going my way. I was having a bad day, and then out of nowhere, I just got this like feeling of just like gratitude and joy out of nowhere. And it's like all my worries was like taken away because I gave it all to Him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't no longer worried about it. I was just going about my day, and I just started to feel like this joy and this peace out of nowhere. And it's like, wow, God, okay, I see you. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time, bro, every time He makes like a noticeable answer to me, bro, or when He gives me an answer that I can't deny, it's like, bro, I'm always doing like, all right, God, you got it, I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we have that funny like relationship, man. I'm telling you. But I'm just letting you guys know, and just sending some encouragement to you to just try Him for yourself and just reach out for Him for yourself. Because I can tell you all day, you can read the Bible all day, but if you don't have that relationship with Him, if you don't develop that relationship with Him, man, I'm telling you, like I used to just go to church just to go to church, but now it's like I go to church to really like listen and hear what it is the pastor has to say, and then I take that and go out and apply it in my everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to like it's okay to read the Bible, but read it for understanding and clarity, and to now go out into the world and really walk by what it is the Bible says. It's one thing to read the Bible, but it's one thing to read it, comprehend it, ask God for wisdom, understanding, and then go out and live your life like according to what you read. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, like, that's really all I have to say, man. If you're in that place of isolation, you feel like you lost all your friends, you lost like your job, or whatever the case may be, don't look to worldly answers. Look to answers from God. You know what I'm saying? Really just like lean on Him. You know, if you're in that place of isolation, like I said, I used to be I used to say, like, you know, I don't have no friends, I don't have nobody to talk to. Just talk to Him. Like, He has all the answers. Sway doesn't have all the, Sway doesn't have all the answers, bro. Kanye said it. You know, and I ain't mean to bring Kanye into this, man. But yeah, bro, like, God has all the answers, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, I try them for myself, and I truly know that He has all the answers. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all the answers. I don't try to act like I don't I don't try to act like I have all the answers, you know, because I know I don't. And I don't want to know all the answers, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that He has all the answers. He has everything that I'm just speaking for me. He has everything that I need. You know, I don't need it in money and girls and all that stuff anymore, bro. Like, I used to be so heavy on like wanting to make a lot of money and things like that, where I'm okay with just making my daily bread, bro. Like whatever He gives me for the day, bro, I'm cool with that, man. I'm no longer trying to like overwork myself, because I used to work I used to overwork myself all the time, especially like in entrepreneurship, bro. Especially for all my entrepreneurs out there, bro. I know how it is. Like, I know how that grind life is. Like, you staying up all night, or staying up all night, going to sleep late. You feel me? Trying to make some things shake, bro. But I'm telling you, once you give your business over to Him, once you give everything that you've been working for like so hard and long, bro, I'm telling you, like, once you give it all to Him, bro, He's gonna start multiplying everything like like clockwork, bro. Like you're gonna look up one day and everything that you've been like striving for, like once you give it to him, bro, everything just gonna be like automatic, bro. Like I'm telling you, this channel right here, bro, like it's all him, bro. Like everything that I've been saying is like it's all him. Just to like piggyback off that, bro, like I don't look to, I used to be so caught up in like dollar amounts and view counts and all that stuff, bro. Hey, if one person is blessed from this, bro, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if one person is touched, 2, 3 people are touched if they hear what they hear and they use it to strengthen their walk with Christ, bro. That's all I really care about now, bro. I'm so far on my YouTube journey, bro. Like I've been doing YouTube since what, 2012. You know what I'm saying? And if it was about the views and the money and the clout and all that stuff, bro, I would have quit a long time ago. You feel me? Like, I would have quit a long time ago. You feel me? I have like what, 2 channels that are over 1K. This is my biggest channel. But like, if it was about the views and the subscriber count, bro, I would have quit a long time ago, dog. Like, yeah, y'all would have seen me making videos that y'all would have never thought I'd been making, just to get the views, just to get the clicks and all that stuff, bro. Clickbaiting all the time, bro. But I don't gotta do that. I don't gotta do that, bro. God's gonna work everything out, bro. Like, I'm cool. As long as I'm able to get my daily bread, that's all that matters, bro. Whatever he gives me, whatever he sees fit to give me, bro, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's pretty much it, dog. I don't know how long this video is, you know what I'm saying? But my camera's about to die. My the red battery light is flashing, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, man. So if y'all like this video, comment down below. Leave some comments if y'all want to. If y'all got any like special requests that y'all wanna hear me talk about, like some topics and things like that, you know, y'all can comment them down below, man. If y'all want to DM me and like stuff on IG, ask me about anything, you know, y'all are free to. My IG is all my social media handles is down in the comments down, or not the comments, but the description. I deleted Twitter though, I ain't gonna lie. Well, I didn't delete my account, I just deleted the app, cause bro, every time I go in there, it's just like, what am I looking at? You feel me? Like, I don't follow none of these pages. If y'all know the pages I'm talking about, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Because they just pop up like out of nowhere, dog. It's like, bro, my eyes, I can't see. You feel me? But yeah, all my other social media handles is down in the comments, or I keep saying comments, description down below, man. Y'all can follow me on TikTok. It's the same as my IG. I don't really be on TikTok like that though, I'm not gonna lie. But if y'all want to see me like posting more like TikTok content, I'll try to get into it. I ain't gonna lie, bro, I haven't really been on the TikTok wave though, I ain't gonna cap. But I've been trying to like slowly get into it like over the past 2.5 years, but I just be so like, I've been so like accustomed to IG, you feel me? So that's where I be on mostly. So if y'all have anything y'all wanna ask, DM me, all that stuff on IG and all that good stuff, man. And I'll try my best to get to it, you feel me? But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. So subscribe to my other channels, they'll be in the description below as well too, man. But yes, man, with that being said, it's your boy NateJustDope signing out. Deuces.